Alright, ebuso mu bibia kwa ban fambre 2K News and Blogs on YouTube so say ebuso for ya ba as usual ensem ahodo a ekoso e wo Ghana say no ene de beso mehwefo ene etifo nya na ebuso no ka say no info bi a drop ensem bi aba betodwa ni nyina afa chese ye man panyina wa free akonya so na Ado Danko Akuffo Addo e fa na yere ba ko a wono so ye friend say Edwina e ho ebuso ne baba ko e friend say Edwina no ebuso ensem bi aba betodwa ni nyina say no kamya koye se acheche ene chese investigation ahodo ne nyoma ahodo bi na John Mahama ni team na sha ase omoye no eduru ne bayi so na bisua DNT ana ma chese na Ado Danko Akuffo Addo ne ba be kaso tene baby ono so nka investigation ebi asone so ene nsem hwehwe mu ahodo bi asone so abusua nsem ni nyina nchire mu ha se na me pesem kaspetin krebeko yakwa akogye nchire mu dia be ba abetina se ne di ho enkomo city me so onya subscribe mfa ma channel ya no subscribe da na bibia so timi ay kama me din e de kwam gentle
no waye we no right kasa evidence na babontin and up to now yenya hu bi Alaska issue no again political prominence when a court e wo Ghana ha say with the famous defamation case so
that's right
and sa asem na course no we announce court no bo announce for and some that utie judge na otena case na nim no really not the buy no some emotional comment be or church shame I think that the Supreme Court judge ankasa condemn that particular way say nsem na okan na ye no ye nsem a ye fa ne saying nisa judge e kasa asem na the courtroom
as if so ni anas was
exactly I don't know okwatena bia ba ba bi na wo nom o we na fa wani so asa sansem hunu no ho na ye ka no ye ntena court dem and use the court as an avenue to settle personal and emotional score you have with somebody. Because the wedding and a conference or crafty, in the judgment, you cannot just say he'll be a terrorist based on what you understand. But he said all these things in a ruling, so clearly, give you a certain notion. He said he has some personal vendor to be scores to be against Anas, because don't forget that the same Anas, in the past, exposure exposure no echi judge for mpanimfo mu okroma ebinumu je mponchen ebinumu na ma eda. So within the judicial fraternity in Ghana Alaska, there is this fracture Anas akoso to the reputation of the entire judicial way so there are this your friend is saying nema esha manfo mu, and that is one of those things demonstrated here in the ruling, because however Anas be fair in that judicial proceedings. They say, for Krana, you don't use that unprintable words as a judge in your ruling to describe a journalist. As a journalist, answer na Akuffo Addo abang ebeba power. Abang na Kennedy Japan kanwa campaign no mo yema Ghana for no. They use the same Anas principle to approach Ghanaians.
Very well.
In their bid to fight corruption. Say yaba. We will employ the Anas principle. Anas principle no be any said this here Alaska. Anas principle or ma would them maybe say na ebansa na we are there no na why na man be the operation obi any how of us operate, and Akuffo Addo knew, the MPP government knew, but eba ya ODBD or mono then
and the principle no chain no
the principle no chief president the chain as for and I yakobo Kennedy Japan pa ono na kan
that's right
say he was hired by government say ono na no den onko kansem and otuguma so Alaska issue no could be a US and then so babontin Anas nso adibem so within the media space there is this
Anas a default on that issue in Ghana
na wako dibem
a US.
Yes.
So what is it to you this judiciary way no US and Ghana?
Alaska, we in problems with our judiciary in Ghana. Never ho. But with this particular way, let me explain few things about Ghana for better.
Okay.
Alaska, the same case of the same equivalence. Ebetimi esi. Ye bedi wo Ghana ha, ubedi for. Yabako did the same case US ubedibem. It's possible.
Really?
Oh yes, it's possible because we are talking about two different jurisdictions. Two different jurisdictions. Obia amra, so far as your friends say defamation is concerned, totally different. There are similarities because my culture says so. most of the international agreements na ya sign no sa abrofo no ba ha de omunyuma ba ha ya they don't want to say asem no ba e be kwa court because even though ye nyina practice democracy but within oman no mu no eya na differences e wo mra no kakra bi so if you are not careful na say wo ka say ye use oman no adjudicatory process na yen settle whenever there is this way misunderstanding and am say when you well versed with the local laws no who ebia na nko yi ama so abrofo no the investment but most of them prefer international laws.
Okay.
And they are standard practice ye anything na Ghana for you sign contract near abrogate ya obete you say call arbitration
but if you say standard laws it might be applicable to all nations or
yes they are standard way established to either and no you need changes bia unlike this defamation way because Ghana has say no say you can say your friend say o charge obi for your friend say defamation there are certain conditions that must be satisfied.
Okay.
And those conditions they are slightly the same but a bit different. And if you go US state by state obia na mra because go US the law on defamation is based on state laws and a bit of constitutional principles.
Okay.
So it is the US First Amendment and regulating this issue of contempt and as for them. But by Ghana has said na say contempt. There are certain the burden of proof lie on whoever are or allege and the prosecutor to prove that indeed this basic element Akuffo one Alaska nipa no yes ya ye we na asem na okan ye no hwan na te ye se me no kwose dem na me gu anim ase a won't see me for contempt.
Okay.
Because answer na wetimi see obi for contempt and there must be a third person,
a third party
wa publish it for the person to know say nsem na okan ye no what. And again, nipa na ye kan asem na kire no he should be a reasonable person of society. Na dwi mu da ho asem na oka no because ukojina bodamfo school na me kodi whatever bodamfo mu a Alaska uko see me enko ba bia
nipa no cross o tia so ye bodamfo
because they are not right thinking people of society abetimi de omojina ho aka asem. So you see, and uko US Alaska defamation case you are nipa or a public person and you're a private person. So obi a very popular like the US president and conditions are you need to satisfy and sana what me away your friend is saying defamation is different from a private person.
Okay.
For instance US president not something about obi akabi. So unless say comments now be making is motivated by malice or being reckless and yes sometimes you are protected in your defense and therefore they be fair comment and as a personal opinion on public issues.
So when you can't win that case against.
No.
Okay.
You can't win. And your friend say asem na wo kan Ghana I say you need to know asem na wo kan enya no kre. Your force just say wabo team na wo kan. And your friend is saying asem na wo kan no so egu nipa nanim as ni reputation. And I say answer na obi reputation ube lower in the eyes of people those people must be right thinking men of society.
Okay.
And I'm catch say okwa abodamfo school na me no kojino na ye ko e wa abodamfo na me gu wani mase even though nipa o ho but the question is they are not right thinking men of society. Is that no fan come bia what I said now say. So I think that these minor differences I'm not saying that is what happened in last case but matisa amam for cancer because we are winning I'm saying that it's possible. It's possible. So the same case, ubetime di no ha. Ebe kwa ma we the same case ubetama call another jurisdiction.
I'm only serious because but this is that somebody just sent a message from UK say I've a reference in it to say me anybody winning wa no ne wakasa ba bodamfo but US no obi adwumu da ho.
That is it. But that is not what I'm saying.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. So I'm saying all this just to in average jurisdiction.
So that you understand.
So people to and this thing is not applicable to this case. I'm just making a general comment. Before I come to announce the way, I'm making a general statement that because in every jurisdiction, conditions that must be satisfied to establish case of defamation, in every state biara no ɛyɛ dan even in the US crowd na ɛyɛ we no every state biara deɛ dan.
Okay.
Because condition that must be satisfied in maybe California is conditions na different from
Alaska
or any other state.
Good.
There are slightly different. Ghana and follow common law. So most of our information will not establish.
Let's dive into that the issue.
So announce the way case na cause no. Yes, your friends say baby of no France ascendom Bill Gates. Say also is can't say no a cab fee.
That's right.
And court wa bu agu ni so. And Alaska say wutie said and some Lucy course so. Na kwan ya rule ni fa so ba bonten. Na wo hwe kwan ya judge ya okro wan fa so handle the same issue. The ruling na or the buy no na ensema the wedding na kwan ya fa so ensema o kan ya. And I generated whole lot of controversy.
Good.
Because the judge printed and now say so criminal there. So people were hoping to see say the extent of criminality that was projected in the ruling here in Ghana no at least a certain degree must reflect in American situation. But Alaska two opposite thing. That is why man for say there is a problem. So what's the argument?
Appointed judges.
Yeah, appointed judges. Maybe baby. Yes, because it's been seen the history of this country that said Judge Becca said, "Obiya, your friends also then something terrorist."
Oh yeah, or you shoot that.
Yes, investigative. Also investigative terrorists. There's an unprintable words. So in terms of criminal ladder, no. What project announce it WMO or your criminal so be mad. So the same case in all time they call US even though the basic laws are a bit different in terms of establishing case of defamation and so forth. I'm saying say announce it Abrosan 20 so Ghana and you expect at least in Kobelo back to Abrosan bear 3. But Alaska where you to form the Edna which means there is no way why establish. So that will give people concern. Then people will zoom in to the nature of the judiciary.
Exactly.
And yet here you in problems like that. How our politics, IT so deep. Don't forget to say, now Anas was going against political establishment. Corruption was so deeply entrenched in everything that they did. And this over here, there was consensus among government officials and people.
But don't forget, sir, in 2016, Anas exposing Ebwa MPP Mahmoudi Bad.
Oh, Nanas and I say I don't know more.
I went to use that bad